So over here what I have is some winter savory, and this is an herb that I planted last year. Now it's a perennial, and really I kind of got it in the wrong bed because I typically like to grow my annual herbs out here and then my perennial herbs over in I have a herb garden just for perennial herbs. So I'm thinking about maybe digging it up and moving it at some point, but yeah, it smells pretty good, and I'm going to be harvesting this and putting it together. You know, a lot of these kinds of perennial herbs, these herbaceous herbs that I get, they just produce a lot, and you know, they're very valuable in the marketplace, it seems like, in terms of when you see these kind of things sold. But I give my veggies away, and so sometimes I feel a little guilty because I'm giving, like, bag loads of some kinds of herbs, and it's like I don't know exactly how the food pantry makes use of that, right? Like they get just a sudden bag full of winter savory or a huge bag full of hyssop, which I'll show you in a minute. I'm not sure if they really can practically use that, if I'm just fooling myself into thinking I'm doing something of value there by bagging it up and giving it to them. But it seems like it's valuable, and it seems like I should be harvesting it and kind of keeping it tidy as we go. So that's what I'm working on here. Yeah, that smells good. Winter savory, by the way, is similar to it's similar to summer savory, but my research online says that it's more spicy than summer savory. I think that's definitely the case. It's a little more spicy, but you would use it in similar ways. Add it to poultry and other kinds of meat dishes, and perhaps to pork and things that you might add thyme to, is the idea of it. All right, so I'm just gonna trim down some of this winter savory to make use of it and also keep it from growing out of control on me. And I'm just gonna take it there and bundle it with a rubber band, and then I'll put these little bundles in a bag for adding to the veggie donations for the week. Hey, well, I am looking at some hyssop here, and I'm going to be cutting it back. It is a herb which is supposed to have kind of an anise flavor to it. Well, I think I would have planted the anise hyssop, but this doesn't seem to have any particular anise flavor to it. It does kind of have a medicine-y flavor to it. Not super familiar with it. I planted it last year, like a January of 2020. Well, not January, but probably February, March 2020 is when I planted the seeds, and then got this in the ground, and it didn't really do much last year. And now it's this bush. It's another perennial bush that perhaps I should move out of here and move into the perennial herb garden. I'll think about that as the year progresses. For now, I'll just leave it here to see how it grows. So from the research that I did, looking at other people's YouTube channels and also reading a little bit, it's good to cut it back so it doesn't get too bushy at this point. So it's pre-flowering, so it says, cut it back now, and then after it flowers, cut it back again, kind of thing. So that's what I'm up to here, is I'm gonna cut it back and harvest it, bunch it up just like I do other herbs, and give it away. Hope people want it. I'll keep some, give it a shot, maybe see if we can make a tea out of it. But yeah, I'm not sure the flavor's anything particular for me. That's what I'm up to doing here. Oh, one piece of thing that I saw in the research I was doing is that hyssop used to be used or given to induce abortions. So it's not recommended for people who are pregnant. I mean, I don't know how real that is. You're talking about like medieval. We're talking medieval kind of medicine. But yeah, don't eat anything you see me eat just because I do it. Make sure you know what you're doing before you stick it in your mouth. That's for sure. I do like the smell. It's supposed to be in the mint family, and it does kind of have an interesting minty kind of smell to it. Maybe we'll use it. Maybe we'll just give it to see if my wife wants to use it in the flower, in her flower arrangements in the house, or as some kind of potpourri. Hang it up, use it as a potpourri. Seems like a good use for it. All right, I'll see you all.